The disappearance of Maura Murray, a mystery that still haunts us. Imagine driving down a lonely, snow-covered road late at night. The only sounds are your tires crunching the snow and the faint rustling of the trees. Suddenly, you see a car abandoned in a ditch, engine still running, but no sign of the driver. A sense of unease washes over you. Where's the driver? What happened here? This is the haunting reality of Maura Murray's disappearance, a real-life mystery that has left investigators puzzled for over 20 years. Welcome to It's Dark Telling, where we dive into the shadows of history, explore real-life crime and horror stories. If you're intrigued by the mysteries that linger at the edge of reality, you're in the right place. Our story takes us back to February 9th, 2004. Maura Murray, a bright and talented nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, was preparing for what seemed like an ordinary day. But beneath her calm exterior, Maura was struggling. The days leading up to her disappearance were filled with strange and unexplainable events. She crashed her father's car late one night, withdrew $280 from an ATM without explanation, and emailed her professors, citing a non-existent family emergency. Her actions raised eyebrows, but no one knew what was about to unfold. On the day of her disappearance, Maura left campus and drove towards the White Mountains of New Hampshire. It was a cold, wintry day, and the roads were treacherous. She was alone, with no one knowing her exact destination. That evening, around 7:30 p.m., Maura's car skidded off the road and into a snowbank. A local resident hearing the crash called the police. By the time they arrived, Maura was gone. Her car was locked, a rag was stuffed into the tailpipe, and her belongings were still inside. The investigation that followed uncovered more questions than answers. Witnesses claimed to have seen a young woman matching Maura's description walking away from the crash site, but their accounts varied. Extensive searches were conducted, including aerial sweeps, ground searches with dogs, and even psychic investigations. But no trace of Maura was found. Over the years, numerous theories have surfaced. Some believe Maura ran away to start a new life, pointing to her troubled state of mind and her actions before she disappeared. Others fear she met with foul play, possibly at the hands of a serial killer. The rag stuffed into her tailpipe, a known trick to avoid detection of a DUI, suggested she might have been trying to evade the law. Could Maura have been picked up by a passing motorist, only to fall into the wrong hands? Maura's family has never given up hope. They have organized countless searches, held vigils, and kept her memory alive. The pain of not knowing what happened to Maura has left a wound that may never heal. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the case remains open, with investigators occasionally revisiting leads and tips that come in. Maura Murray's disappearance is a chilling reminder of how quickly a life can change. One moment, everything seems normal, and the next, someone vanishes without a trace. The mystery surrounding Maura's fate continues to intrigue and haunt those who follow her story. Could a vital clue still be out there, waiting to be discovered? Or will this case remain one of the great unsolved mysteries? If you're drawn to unsolved mysteries, historical enigmas, and chilling horror tales that defy explanation, stay tuned for more. This is It's Dark Telling, where shadows and light merge to reveal the hidden truths. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss our next investigation. Until then, keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and remember, the dark is never far behind.